clinics that are
Hello, I'm a gunsmith. What can I get you, Clint?
they're
Please
for
don't shoot me,
specialist
please, I'm
treatment.
sorry.
Alright.
We can do clinic appointments there, but they're not routinely manned by doctors, so you know, it's not recommended to go there in the first line in an emergency. But if we need to take patients for specialist care, or if there's a really sensitive issue that requires private discussion, you can use one of the. I lied to you. Sorry. There's 3 private clinics.
Alright.
So I'll take you to one that you won't be able to access at the moment. So the 3 private clinics are the Nightingale Clinic, which is north of Strawberry. That's where we're going to go just now. There is the Pinewood Clinic, which is in Amberino, north of Valentine. And the last one is Braithwaite Manor Hospital. That is the big manor there. The government like to say that they own the building, but actually they only own one room. It's the FTMD that owns it, and it is the Braithwaite Manor Hospital.
Alright. So I keep getting informed that there are people. I don't know if you got informed about that as well.
Yeah. So we're not going to worry about that just now because whilst Dr. Amendo is covering West Elizabeth, I know he's currently in Valentine at the moment, because Marshal Hackney said that I will go left here.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Marshal Hackney said that he'd gone up to Valentine, so I'm quite happy that he's there. He's a good doctor. He'll be able to look after things.
All right.
But yes, you will get that even if you want a day off and you don't clock in. You'll still hear the sound of the medical orderlies calling you from the distance, letting you know where they are. Left again.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Sorry, I try to give you more warning.
No, it's all right.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do what have you met Millie Nightbridge before?
No, I have not. I don't think.
No. She's another doctor, and she's a dear friend of mine. We'll keep going left.
All right.
And I'll do to you what she did to me at the start, which was immensely helpful because as much fun as it is to sit there and watch over a doctor's shoulder as they work away, it doesn't necessarily teach you much in the first instances.
Yeah. Yeah, I went over some notes about different medicines and all that, and it's a lot to learn.
It is. It very much is. But the good thing is, one thing that I look for. Oh, it's a snake rabbit. Don't worry. One thing that I look for in younger doctors, you know, you need to have the skills. That much is true. But actually knowing when you don't have the right skills and that you need to ask for help is, well, help is the wrong word, but assistance from a doctor who does have the experience or skills in that area is really important. You know, I've been a doctor for a while and I still do it. I still, you know, will defer some things to the senior doctors, and some other doctors will do the same for their patients. They'll come and ask me things. And that's always a really good trait to have, is remembering that you can't know everything, and that we don't expect you to know everything, but we do expect you to know where your own limit is, where your own comfort is, and to ask for some input where it's needed. Taking left here.
Right.
Because we have unfortunately seen the effects of what happens when young doctors think they can do too much and try something they really oughtn't to, and it all goes wrong.
Hmm.
So, what made you think about doctoring?
Well, honestly, so I'm in kind of a group of friends,
Mhm.
and a lot of them were about to go to Lemoyne and be. Well, my fiance was supposed to be the captain of the new sheriff's department, and yeah, so
Okay.
we needed a doctor. So that's what made me think of it, but I think it would be good. I like helping people, and the only thing I'm a bit worried about is, being in the same place. I love to travel, so.
Yeah, and that is a good thing. Oh, rabbit, no, it's alright.
Easy, just a snake. It's just a snake.
Rabbit, it's alright. Horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the good thing about the change to the governance for the FTMD, oh god, I can't see the word so well. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. The good thing about the change of the governance, so there is no obligation to put your name against one practice. I do, so my only named practice is Blackwater.
Alright.
Some doctors like to have their name on as many places as they can get their hands on. Others won't put their name on any at all, and they will just travel where they're needed. There's no obligation either way. I just like spending a lot of time in Blackwater.
Yeah.
But particularly with this rule change now, there is an obligation now that full doctors. We're just going to take a right here and through the gate. If I can find the gate.
I don't see. It's so foggy. Yeah.
So there is there is an obligation now that unless requested for like a serious medical case, 2 doctors shouldn't be on in the same town.
Alright.
So that basically means that a lot of us will either be spending more time on days off, which is good for our health, or we'll be going to places, to new places, so we can be traveling. Oh, careful! Horse's back legs are getting a bit angsty. So, this unassuming little place is the Nightingale Clinic.
Oh, alright.
So you won't have access to it at the moment because it's not owned by the FTMD. We just have permission to use it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's nice. There's a doctor's accommodation here, changing, and then there's a table and chairs for surgery procedures and just sitting people down.
All right.
It's a great place because we can't see it so well, but if it was daytime and it was clear, we could see the we could see the mountains, and it's an absolutely stunning view.
Oh yeah, I love this place.
So, yeah, I guess the main thing that you need to be familiar with before starting out as a shadow is your main your main muscles as a doctor. So there are 2 things that you'll be using quite a lot. You'll probably remember for your time when I was looking after you in a certain sense.
Yeah.
You'll remember the feeling in your spiritual vision of me poking and prodding you and trying to get you back together again.
Yeah.
So that is basically how we operate, and that's why the learning in the shadowing period is so important, because there's no guidance on what to say other than what you feel is right at the moment.
Yeah.
The only actual muscle that you have, so if are you clocked on as a shadow just now, do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. So when we're back in Blackwater, you see the gentleman who was in the doctor's office with the grey waistcoat?
Yeah.
I call him Frank. He's a medical
Alright.
orderly. You would think about your space muscle to speak to him, and that will let you, if you, assuming Blaine has told Frank the right things about you, that will let you view your outfits. It'll let you clock on or clock off, and once you become more senior, it'll give you access to the locker. While you are a shadow, you shouldn't have a keychain for the locker, but if you find that your keychain works, you don't have permission as a shadow to look into it, so just make sure you're not taking anything out the locker.
Oh, right. He gave me a key to something yesterday, but I don't know.
I suspect it might be Braithwaite Manor Hospital. I suspect, but I'm not sure.
All right. Yeah. I have no idea.
Okay. Let's shall we do a practice exercise?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll sit down then. And luckily for you, I actually have a real injury to practice on.
Oh, all right.
But let's pretend that you don't know that, and I've fallen over some god-awful place.
All right.
So, yeah. Are you happy enough with things that you could make a start?
I don't know.
So,
I don't really know how to start.
so the simplest thing you can do when you approach any scene is simply take a look at the situation. If there's a man surrounded by 4 dead wolves, there's a chance he's probably succumbed to a wolf attack. And that can give you an idea of what danger you could be in that you need to look out for, and also give you an idea of what injuries the patient might have. Once you're happy that it's safe for you to come in, you would then have a visual look at the body, just to see if there's any significant injuries that you can see. I did not mean to do that. Apologies, give me 1 second. Right, let's unlock the door, just in case we have to get out in a hurry. Oop. Can you hear? I swear to God, this is not going well.
sorry for that. Hello. I'm really sorry. I had some ear problems. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Should I do it now as the practice or? Alright. Yeah. Hmm. Alright. Ah. Alright. It's alright. I don't know. Uh, Alright. Alright. A cot. Um, yeah, that's what I see. It's not completely finished healed. Oh, it's not, yeah. So I would assume you would put bandage on again, or... Hmm. All right. A piece of what? All right. There's a lot to turn. um. Yeah. I'm sorry. Can can you go over what we're supposed to do again? All right, from here. All right. I think I got what I need.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. All right. Thank you.
So all you do now is you unbottle the saline, pour it onto the gauze, and then just give the wound a good clean. Just not too vigorous, but not light enough that it doesn't do anything.
All right. All right.
Good. So now we'll test your skills tying a bandage. So you can throw out the gauze. And if there's anything left in the saline bottle, you can recork it.
All right.
And then all you do is get a bandage and attempt to put it on my arm.
Right. Is it also in here?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. All right. All right. Let's try this.
The thing you'll come to learn about bandaging and suture work is that between awkward patients and their awkward bodies, don't be disheartened if it doesn't work.
All right.
Hell, I had a patient a couple of days ago where 4 times I tried and failed to suture the wound closed. I had to get Stefano, Dr. Amendo, to take over from me.
Oh, I see. Oh, all right. It's good to know. Oh.
Painless. But you can try again.
All right.
Unless you use a metal pin to seal off, to tie off the bandage, you are effectively just tucking it in on itself and relying it to hold together. So,
Yeah.
one of the simplest things in medicine, but the one that fails most often. Also, if you have a wriggly patient, it can be problematic. Hey, and that feels nice and
Nice.
snug.
Good.
So, one thing I like to do, if a patient has a major injury, which obviously I don't because I'm sitting here and talking to you, it's really easy. I'm guilty of it. Everybody's guilty of it, of getting caught up in the critical injury, that you tend to it, and then suddenly you try and get them back on their feet, and then they hit the deck like a sack of potatoes. Once you've treated what you think are all their wounds, it's good to just do a sense check and have another look over just to make sure there's nothing else.
All right. All right. I think we're good.
Perfect. I'm glad to hear I've got a clean bill of health, Doc. So that is the basic principles of how medicine works. Obviously, what the shadowing process from here on is about learning the right things to do at the right times.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I was to try and teach you all of that in one go, that would just that would just not be fun. So the best thing is is the shadow process. So you get to watch doctors as they work and help out with various things. The two most common things that we will see are gunshot injuries and horse kicks. One thing that is going to be important quite quickly is going to be your stitch work.
All right.
So there is a textbook. I think it's the first one. Let me double check.
I'm going to check.
That door again every time. Yeah, so in the filing cabinet, it is called Class 1 under the training documentation. So in that textbook, obviously you don't have to read it just now, of course you don't. But that's got a good diagram of how to do the suture patterns. So there's 5 that we use commonly, and that textbook goes over 4. I can explain to you the 5th maybe a wee bit further down the line, but you'll see us use that 5th pattern for gunshot wounds quite a lot.
Alright.
Obviously, you won't be practicing on a real person, but what I'll do is I will give you a suture kit with some thread.
Alright.
And an orange. Believe it or not,
Huh.
oranges feel quite realistic when you are when you're suturing an orange. So if you want to practice your suture patterns before you try them on a a live person,
Yeah.
take a wee knife, make a wee cut in the orange, and attempt to suture it back together again.
Alright.
It'll give you a good feel for the stitching pattern, what works for you and what doesn't. And if the orange splits back open again, you've got maybe a wee bit of work still to do. Suturing is like bandaging in many ways. It's probably one of the most common things that we do, but because skin has a tendency to flop apart once it's been cut, it is quite common for stitches to fail, even for the most senior of doctors. So please don't be disheartened if it doesn't go so well the first time.
Alright, yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, so you can practice that as much as you want.
Yeah. Alright, thanks.
Look how pretty it is.
Oh, yes.
I love spending time here.
Me too. In my old county where I was a bounty hunter, we had our headquarters down there somewhere. I think it's a ranch or farm.
Oh, Lavender Fields.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, I loved being there.
Yeah, that's a nice place too. There's a gentleman in Blackwater by the name of Elijah Dowding. He owns this entire area, and he lets the FTMD use this as a clinic. Dr. Knightbridge has a ranch just around the corner called Lavender Fields.
Oh, alright.
So yeah, it's a very nice area.
Yeah.
So, where would you like to go for the shadowing?
I don't know.
So in about an hour's time, I need to be in Lemoyne. So we can either do a relatively short stint somewhere else, and then we can finish up and I go to Lemoyne. Or we can go to Lemoyne and then basically spend the hour doing the shadowing.
I don't mind. Whatever works best for you.
Okay. Shall we go to Lemoyne then?
Yeah, sure.
Mainly because if I were to look at the filing cabinet, I can see that Dr. Mosley has taken Valentine and Dr. Romendo is West Elizabeth. So really, realistically, that does leave us Lemoyne.
All right.
One thing about your filing cabinet, your clock-in card in the filing cabinet.
Yeah.
Once you have a spare minute, you could so you'll see next to your card there's a space for telegram number, time zone, and current location. Don't worry about current location, but if you would just put your telegram number and your time zone there, that just makes it easier for the Surgeon Generals to know when to contact you.
Alright.
Now I need to remember how to get back to Lemoyne.
Where do we go? To Rhodes or to Saint Denis or?
So, personally, I prefer Rhodes. I can show you all. I can show you the two doctors' offices if you would like. Particularly while we've not got a call. I could also show you Braithwaite Hospital as well. That would be helpful. Just give you a big old tour.
Yeah, I'd like that. May I ride with you so I can maybe take a look at the document or the
Yeah,
while
absolutely.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna have you run away, sugar. I'll see you at home later. Yeah, you're probably not. All right. There we go.
Oh well. There's a body on the way, so we'll make for that. It might very well be that Dr. Mosley gets there first, and that's okay. But if we do get there first, then we'll have our first patient.
All right.
Better to go on this path actually. Yeah. So I know what you're saying about the. It can seem quite overwhelming at first.
Yeah.
It's I remember my first day as a shadow. I was with Dr. Abby Albright. I don't know if you ever met her. She moved away from these lands. Oh god, quite a while ago now. But it was a gunshot victim who travelled all the way from Saint Denis because he wanted to be seen by Dr. Albright, and it was terrifying. She worked so fast. She knew all the right things to do within a second of, them happening. It was. I actually remember standing in front of her thinking, I don't know that I can actually do this.
Yeah, it feels good to hear that because there's so many words and so many things that I don't know what they are. So I really need to study and read about that, I think, as well.
Yeah, well, just remember that, you don't have to go for promotion until you're ready, and, there's no pressure on you to get promoted as soon as possible. So if you want to take as much time as you need to learn what you need, the important thing is, we want doctors who are passionate about what they do. So we always want to make sure that you're enjoying the job. If the reading's getting a wee bit too much in a short time scale, don't be afraid to ask questions. Pull us aside and go through some stuff, or to just take a break from it for a wee while. There's absolutely no pressure at all.
Yeah, right. That sounds good.
Because I was guilty of working my socks off until eventually my socks fell off, and I was asked to take some time off for my own sake.
I see. Yeah.
Is that Astrið? Who's that?
Oh, hello.
Ciao.
Hello.
Wait, you go to Dr. Call too?
Yeah, we were.
Oh. Wait, who's that with you?
I'm Alice.
Who?
Alice Graham. She is one of our new shadows.
Oh, ciao, signora Alice. I'm Dr. Stefano Amanda.
Nice to meet you.
This is going to be tough for this.
I'm Josie. I think
Deuce is out here in Valentine, so it's possible that he's already here. But Valentine has been a bit of a mess. We got shot there just a little bit ago.
Oh.
We checked the filing cabinet before we left. George Mosley's in Valentine as well. Oh no, actually,
Yeah.
sorry. I think he's changed his location actually.
Anyway, let's see what happened here.
But yeah, as somebody who came to this this country terrified of the big open lands, horses, guns, just about everything, I know how intimidating it can be, and yeah, it's really important that we have happy doctors. So
Yeah.
Don't let anyone pressure you.
That sounds good.
I'm not as much of a comfortable rider as them, so I prefer to stick to the roads.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Hmm?
Yeah, I did.
Sir, if you can hear me, I'm one of the doctors.
Hello?
So, when you have broken bones, how particularly the arm, how you deal with them is different depending on it's an upper arm break or a lower arm break.
Alright.
Lower arm, it's a cast. Upper arm, it's a sling, but unfortunately that takes longer. Yeah, and it looks like it is the upper arm here that's broken. So, if you come across somebody and they're next to a horse, there's a very sensible chance that it's a horse kick.
Yeah.
Horses are probably about the culprits of 90% of the patients we see through the doors.
Ah.
God, this horse is huge. The horse
Astrid,
is huge.
If you think you've got everything under control, we'll probably head back down to Blackwater.
Yeah, no problem. We'll probably take him back to Valentine Clinic for treatment, and then yeah, he should be fine. But yeah,
Yep.
safe
I
travels.
just wanted to make sure in case you needed more help out
you.
here. But yeah. Right. Ja, men så. Right. Arrivederci tutti. Stay safe.
Be safe.
Bye. So, things you have to worry for fractures. This is just a simple fracture, so that's where the bone's broken, but it's mostly still in the same place that it was. If you get a nasty break, the bone can come through the skin, or sometimes, and particularly with horse injuries, the bone can actually shatter, and in both those cases, you need surgery to correct that.
Alright.
But thankfully, this is just a simple fracture, so I can go and get a bandage. So, left arm is broken. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the left forearm until it's practically short, touching his right shoulder, but not quite that high. And then we're going to use this here triangular bandage to make it into a sling.
Alright.
So we're obviously out in the countryside. Some of the hospitals that we have what's called X-ray machines. Pretty new technology, but you basically put a special photographic plate behind the patient, and you basically have a special camera, and you can actually see beneath the skin at the bones. You can actually see specifically where it's broken and exactly how it's aligned. Unfortunately, we're out in the countryside, and we just kind of have to use our feelings to see if the bone's aligned.
Yeah.
Okay. I think by my feeling that we've got the bone in the right place. So now we're just going to apply the triangular bandage into a sling.
Correct.
So, one thing about doctoring, I mentioned earlier, patience is a virtue. We always, we don't go in with preconceived notions about how one of our treatments is going to go. We always just be guided by the patient's body and how it responds to what we're doing.
Yeah. Alright.
As frustrating as that can be sometimes. So, I will, I think we're going to do more harm than good if we pick him up and try and get him back to Valentine. If it was a lower arm break, we would need to cast it, but we don't. I think we'll do more harm than good if we try to carry him. So I'm going to see if we can't get him up under his own steam. So, I'm going to introduce you to the wonderful world of smelling salts.
Oh, alright.
Smelling salts are a tool that we can use to wake people who are otherwise unconscious. Sometimes we use the smelling salts to get them straight up on their feet. Other times we rouse them when they're down on the floor so we can chat to them before we get them up properly. So if they've had like a surgery or something, you would want to have a chat with them to make sure they feel okay to stand up before actually standing them up.
Alright, yeah.
Hello, sir. Can you hear us at all?
Huh?
Hi. My name's Astrid. I'm one of the doctors here.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
What? Where am I?
You are in the... Actually, where are we? You are in, you're just off the river to the south of Valentine. It looks like you've maybe had either a wee fall or a wee kick from your horse. It's broken
Can't
your left
remember.
arm?
Oh, oh. I don't feel anything on my left arm.
Hmm.
It might be.
Hmm. That's not so good. Can you wiggle your left fingers for me, please?
Yeah, sure. It hurts a bit.
Well, you've got some feeling back. That's that is a good sign, as much as it might not seem like it at the moment. I know it's going to be sore. How would you feel if we sit you up and stand you up?
I don't know.
Do you want to give it a go, or do you want to rest for a wee bit?
Let's do it. Let's give it a go.
Okay. What we'll do is once you're in a sitting position, I'll give you a wee bottle of water and some painkillers to help with the pain.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just going to help you to your feet, and then we are going to stand you up in 3, 2, and 1. There you go.
Oh God.
Alright, take it nice and easy. You've got an arm up in the sling.
Oh God. How do I sit?
You can sit by thinking about /S and then sit ground.
So slash sit. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Uh,
Okay, let's see what I can do for that pain.
how did I get into Valentine? I don't even live here.
It's up the road there,
Oh,
and then to the left, I think.
oh I think it's coming back. Yeah, I was ambushed by like a roadblock criminals.
Oh.
And then I took I believe I went from, you see the uphill behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a turn and I started speeding with my horse because I don't want to get shot from them. They were chasing me. Then I believe my horse took a big leap and decided to jump over all over the hill,
Oh.
and it lost control, and then we lost balance. And
Oh.
I think my horse landed on my left arm.
Oh.
Ow.
Ow. What's your name, sir?
My name is Mike Robb.
Nice to meet you, Mike. Oh,
Okay, thank you.
why'd that horse rip on off?
Hmm.
Makes me worried there's something nearby. We'll keep a lookout. We'll make this brief. Do you have any water
snake.
on you, Mike? Oh, that's fine.
No, I don't know.
Okay, let me give you some water. I say bravely, hoping I have some water.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks so much.
I've given you 10 tablets of laudanum. Take one just now with your water that you've got, and then you can take one tablet every 8 hours. And I've given you enough for 3 days.
Uh-huh.
In 4 days, if you can come and see a doctor, we'll get the we'll get the arm checked out just to make sure the sling doesn't need to be on for any longer. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds okay. Wait, do I meet the doctor in Valentine?
It can be any doctor, and if there is no FTMD doctors around, you could see a local doctor. Frankly, if you rest well, the less that you move your left arm or try to move your left arm, the faster it's going to heal. So if you rest well, it should just be a case that the sling can just come off. But just in case it hasn't healed well, just to get a doctor to sense check you over.
Oh, okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Are you heading to Valentine?
We can do if you would like an accompaniment to Valentine.
Oh God.
Oh.
I guess that's the painkiller kicking in. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have a company with me, since I can't use my left arm. I
Yeah.
can't ride my horse.
You can ride with me if you want.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Are you guys from
Alright.
Maybe.
Sorry?
Are you guys from Blackwater?
Yeah.
Well, I live in Blackwater. I mean, at least I know a lot of people from Blackwater. I've never seen you guys.
Oh, alright.
I've been in Blackwater for about 2 months.
Oh.
I'll trail behind that if you don't know this road.
Yeah. Right. Down here. The one man shooting at you.
Blocking the road, and they just told me to hand over the money, and I decided nope.
You should report that.
Would be sensible.
They didn't chase me, they just shot me from a distance, and I just went through off-roading and up the mountain, and then you guys found me on the other side over there.
Yeah, but they caused you to break your arm. That's no
Yeah.
joking matter.
And they tried to rob you then, right? Oh, wait, it's up here. Sorry. Yeah, I heard Valentine can be a bit
Rough and tumble?
shooty.
One way of putting it.
Where do you want to go?
I'll probably take a room in that hotel today for the night.
Alright. Hotel is here to the right. There.
Thanks so much. I never got your names.
I'm Astrid.
I'm Alice.
Nice to meet you. AA. Cool.
Howdy,
Wait,
folks.
Shed?
Howdy.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, we out of Blackwater. That kind of brought us up here. And then I was like, well, hell, let's just go up here and take a job. So we did. And we went off under the mountains, and I captured some fellow named Yukon Nick and turned him in down at the sheriff's office. And Mr. Murdoch went on up the mountain to find the rest of them boys. So he'll be back soon, or he'll die, and we'll go save him.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get shot up. You know how he is.
I do.
How are you folks doing?
Not very good. Thank you for asking.
Not very good. What's going on, friend?
They can explain. I don't feel it fucking about it.
Broken arm. And
Oh.
almost got robbed.
Almost cat. What?
Oh, I almost
He
got
got
robbed.
Oh, that is not what I thought you said, and I thought it was going to get real awkward real fast.
What did you think I said?
Well, broken arm, and he almost got fucked. What?
Oh. Sad.
That's what I thought you said. I'm sorry.
Mhm. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Yeah. Anyways, well, I'm glad you're not dead. That's good.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so.
yeah, it is. See, you still got all your limbs attached. Hey, any
Yeah.
day where I come home and I'm in 2 or fewer pieces, it's a good day.
2 or fewer.
Mhm.
Oh my.
That's just the unit of measurement for an old hunter like myself, I guess. I did get bit by a cougar earlier. That weren't very nice.
Mhm.
Luckily, Alice here shot it.
Yeah.
That's good.
And he jumped up, slashed me a little bit, and Alice shot him up, and I wrapped it up. Speaking of, I need to buy all the bandages that you have. Because I gotta patch myself up sometimes, and I wake up feeling like shit, so I gotta wrap my knee every time I fucking wake up.
I just stopped bothering.
Which
Well, unfortunately, my line of work is a little bit more dangerous. So, well, not to being a doctor safe, I guess, but I do tend to get shot at more than you guys do.
All right. Come up to the doctor's office with us, and we'll see how many bandages we can give you.
Sure, I have $66 on me, and the rest of my money's in Blackwater, but I literally am just trying to stock up because, like I said, I got to wrap my knee up a lot.
Is Alice coming with us? Oh, she is. She is good.
Yeah, she's on her way. Hey, thanks for taking her under your wing. She's been looking to get into this doctoring thing for a minute.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, my
Personally,
pleasure.
I think it's just because her fiance gets shot so much. But hey, no, I'm just kidding. He's a good fella. I hope he does make it back from that mountain. No,
I hope so too.
we's bounty hunters and hunters. It's our trade. So
I've heard. Well, I know the previous Bounty Hunters Guild were no stranger to my doctor's office.
oh yeah, but they had old one-eyed Ken in charge, so no surprise there. It's funny, I actually trained old Ken and then fired him from our
Yeah?
old bounty hunter association. Yeah, he was talented, but always had too much of a temper.
So, given your $66, I could give you 13 bandages. Now, do you have a cart? Because
Yes, I will go get my cart and then I will load it up with bandages and take it back down to store it in Blackwater, where I primarily work out of. Let me grab a cart. Give me just a moment.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed in the cabinet, right?
Sorry.
I wasn't allowed in the cabinet, right?
Yeah, not at the moment.
Alright.
Your keys might work, but if they do, don't go rummaging.
No, I won't, I promise. Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Oh yeah. So one of the helpful things is, as a shadow, you can actually craft bandages and tonics of your very own.
Oh, alright. Jet is going to be very happy about that.
You just need the
Alright, ma'am.
resources to make them.
Sorry?
Okay. Let me give what's your train ticket number today?
73 for
Ma'am.
me.
73. Here's my $66.
65.
It's 66. Congratulations, you made an extra dollar.
Well, thank
No,
you. I will
I
give that
just
back.
appreciate.
I'll give that
No,
back
I
to the
just-
FDMD.
Yeah, well, I just appreciate a doctor that don't say, "Well, you should just bring me some cotton." Do I look like a goddamn cotton farmer to you?
Chad?
We do
What?
have
I
a
was
cotton.
just told.
Oh.
Sorry, no, you go
That's
on.
fine. No, I was just saying we do have a cotton shortage, and people like me because if they bring me cotton, I will make their bandages for free.
And I think that is wonderful that you do that. However, some of us can't grow anything to save our lives. I'm really
Apparently,
an
I-
abysmal farmer.
Apparently, I can make bandages, or I have to learn, but I can. So you just have to give me cotton, and I'll
I'm
give you
not
bandages.
fucking giving you anything but cash. I'll give you cash.
Oh,
or
it's going
meat.
to be
I can pay
very
in meat.
expensive. I don't want meat. I got a lot of meat.
There's 5.
Understand.
You
All right,
unfortunately
let me
can only
throw this in
carry
front.
5, so we'll just
Yeah,
have to.
no, that makes sense.
Good morning, gentlemen and ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. right. There's one load.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
Those are your friends.
What? I ain't got no friends.
What?
I'm just kidding.
You wanna have?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just kidding. Alice is my best friend. That's Mrs. Gibbs there. This is Alice Gibbs.
I'm not. I'm just Alice. Maybe I should.
Hi,
Are these
gentlemen.
lawmen?
I don't know.
No, they're not lawmen. They don't have a badge.
All right.
I think they're bounty hunters, which I want to do actually.
There you go. There's your 13.
Excellent. Thank you, Astrid. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all.
All right, wagon, get out of here.
You want to accompany to Blackwater?
I'm actually going to be waiting around here for my associate, Mr. Murdoch, till he gets back.
I heard about the bounty
Would
hunting
you like
thing.
to have a look at the doctor's office?
Yes.
Are
just
you coming?
You can come with us, Jed.
You can, yeah.
Oh, no, it's all right. Y'all can do your thing. I don't want to intrude and insert myself, but I'll just be hanging around here.
Sure.
What
Right.
have we here?
So
But yes,
the
bounty hunting friend. You need.
the doctor's office is surprisingly spacious. So this is the public-facing area. We can actually lock this door, which is really useful in emergencies if Valentine's having one of its legendary shootings.
Yeah.
So we've got chairs that we can treat people on for simple cases, and then a whole plethora of jars. Don't
Yeah.
don't open any unmarked jars. There is a rumor that Deuce there is a rumor going around the place that Deuce has a how do I put this? A collection of farts in jars, as he describes it. So if it's not got a label on it, don't open it.
I won't.
So this is the first section that we typically keep locked. So this is Percy. This is where you can clock in from and check your outfits. We've got some supplies and some tools here. And then we've also got this chair where we can do dental procedures or any other procedures that require the patient to be sitting up.
All right.
And we can come to the back again.
This looks a bit scary.
It would look less scary if I could open the door. Here we go.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
And this is accommodation for doctors and an escape route out the back should we happen to need it. And we've also got a table in which we can, it's a bit grotty at the moment, but we can clean up and do surgery. And we've also got more supply cupboards over there.
All right.
Have you had keys to other places before?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, if you come up and stand at the door here,
All right.
and you flex your Alt muscle, let's see if your keys work. Ha ha
How
ha!
do they do?
So, as a doctor, you can lock and unlock the public clinics. So Blackwater, Strawberry, Valentine, Annesburg, Rhodes, and Saint Denis you have access to. The private clinics, so that's Pinewood, the Nightingale Clinic, and Braithwaite Manor, you'll have to be given separate keys for, but you can now do that. So if you need a space to come and do some notes, then you can.
Oh, that's great. All right.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
what?
here's. Sorry.
What are you going to
There's
say?
a crafting station here.
Is that?
Yeah. Oh, it popped up for
Oh, yeah.
me.
Right enough.
It disappeared. All right. Never mind it. I might
Yeah,
be.
it is there. Where's it you're from, Alice?
Sorry.
Where is it you're from?
I'm from Manchester, in England.
Oh, you have a lovely accent.
Thank you.
So, seeing as we had a relatively simple case there, I will show you the bane of our life.
All right.
And that is paperwork. So, if you cast your eyes to the filing cabinet, I'll give you a wee look at how it works in the new system. So I'm just very quickly going to do this, and then I will show you. I'll walk you through what I've done.
All right.
Or alternatively, I will just ruin the template. Give me a second to fix it.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So, if you go into the filing cabinet and move over to the template section of the filing cabinet,
All right.
if you open up patient report, you will see that one of the orderlies is kindly offering you to create a new patient record from this template. So, if they don't have a patient already, if they don't have a patient record card already, you would create a new one. In this case, Mike doesn't have one. So I'm going to ask the orderly to create that template. So now, if you look at the bottom of that section, you will see a card for Mike Rob.
Yeah.
So it's blank at the moment, we haven't done anything with it. I'm not the English isn't my first language, so I'm not good at writing and talking. So I'll very quickly fill it in, and then I'll walk you through what I've done. Okay?
Of course, no stress.
Okay. So I've filled out the basic parts of it quickly. So relatively self-explanatory. The doctor is who you are as a shadow or assistant. You should always include the name of your supervisor. And if you are in a real emergency situation where you've had to act without supervision, always still do a record card, but at least, you know, make it clear that you weren't supervised at that particular time. As a matter of course, you shouldn't be doing that as a shadow or as an assistant, but sometimes there are emergencies so serious that you have no choice but to intervene in the best way that you can.
All right.
So patient name was Mike Robb. Location was south of Valentine. The reason, he had a horse fall, which resulted in broken arm. The date and follow-up were pretty much as we discussed. So now on to the treatment. And we're done. So, yeah, so we found the patient with a broken arm. It was a simple fracture of the left upper arm. As I mentioned before, if it was a lower arm fracture, the forearm, we would have to put it in a cast, but because it's the upper arm, it just gets put into a sling. So we aligned the bone as well as we could, and then used a triangular bandage to make a sling and immobilize it. We gave him some laudanum, and then we'll see him in 4 days for review. Are you, think I've missed anything?
No.
Good. That wasn't a trick question. I don't think I've missed anything, but I wouldn't put it past myself. So that was a nice straightforward report. When you start getting to more serious incidents, they are going to be even longer. I think my longest is covered about 4 pages. But yeah, you will learn to hate the paperwork system. But that is what we'll be doing. So you've seen the base. So I've showed you the basics of what to do. Oh, actually, so once you've done with your report, so if the patient already has an existing report, then you would just attach this new record to his existing record, which you use using the comments rather than the description on the card.
Alright.
But if, like Mike, you don't have a patient record card, you just make a new one and you put a new record in. One thing that is very helpful that a lot of people don't overlook is if you can't be bothered putting the patient record card into alphabetical order, when you move it from the templates into the patient records section, you can ask the orderly, using the options he has available to him, to sort by alphabetical order, and then you don't have to go scrolling.
Oh, yeah, alright.
So, that is a crash course into medical paperwork.
Whew. Alright.
It's
I'm
a lot
worried
to
I will
take
get
in.
things wrong. Yeah.
No, don't worry about that. That is exactly what shadowing is for. One thing that's good to do, and you don't have to do this if you're not comfortable, but when you are supervising, when you are, yeah, why not? When you're supervising your doctor, and you're learning what they do, you could offer to do the paperwork. And the reason, and get them to check that over. The reason why that's good to do is because it lets you kind of cement the knowledge that you've picked up, and it just gets you used to doing medical reports. Having your supervisor there means that once you're done with the report, they can look over it, and if there's anything that was maybe missed that should be in the report or doesn't need to be in the report, then you can chat to that before it gets to, you know, the real deal.
Yeah, alright.
So, starting to get closer and closer to when I need to be at Braithwaite. So shall we start
Okay.
heading down that way, or would you rather find another doctor to shadow, because I will be in a business meeting?
Yeah, I think I might maybe need a little bit of a break. There's like my brain is overwhelmed.
Yeah, I can want to understand that 100%. It's a lot to throw at you, and I don't.
Yeah.
I
It's
think. Hmm?
No,
Go on.
sorry, go on. It is very interesting, and I'm very excited. It's just, yes, it's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. We've covered the basics. It is just going to take time and exposure to get you up to speed. What we've done today, we have gone through a lot, but we've given you the skills that you'll need for the rest of your shadowing. So you've done a great job with everything so far. You'll just obviously take the time to recuperate from everything I've thrown at you very hurriedly. And then when you're ready, you can just get back to actually helping out and hopefully get a little bit more hands-on.
Yeah, I like that. Will you be about tomorrow again?
Yes, I think I will be. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be on for a short amount of time like I am just now, or if it's going to be long. But I will definitely be about at some point tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'd really like to shadow you as much as possible, but I'll find someone if you're not around.
Okay. Yeah. You can always check the filing cabinet to see who is on duty. And my telegram is on my card, so you are always welcome to drop me a wee telegram.
Thank you.
Right. Shall we lock up this place then?
Yeah.
You want to
Should I
catch
lock
that door?
this one? Yeah. There we go.
The big iron door. Such a
Yeah.
scary looking door.
It really is.
Lock. And then we don't lock this door. I think strawberry is the only practice that we have where the front door is locked as a matter of course.
All right.
And that's just to stop people breaking in and stealing stuff from the medical cabinets when no doctors are around.
Yeah, all right.
You know, I got attacked in there once by a local.
You did?
I did. I was just leaving, and I opened this door to leave, and I think he must have been standing about here, and he just turned around to face me in the doorway and just started punching me.
Oh my god.
I tried to get my my gun out to ward him off, but unfortunately he managed to knock me unconscious before I could.
That's terrible. Some people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I I hope your first day of shadowing hasn't been too intense.
No, I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it.
That's good
Thank
to
you.
hear. You're very welcome. Well, I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to head down to Braithwaite's before my meeting starts.
Yeah, all right. Well, safe travels.
And to you.
you look at that?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hey. Not too bad.
Good. I think I've just accidentally put the fear of God into Shadow.
Which one?
Whoa! Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. That was impressive.
Hey. You don't jump around.
Alice Graham?
Alice Graham.
You took her on yesterday as a shadow, she said.
Oh, aye. Yeah, I did.
Yes. So she did her first day shadowing under me, and I think she's terrified. She said it was good, but I've basically given her. I've gone over the basics with her of how to do the basics of looking after a patient. You know, what to look out for, what to look out for in terms of dangers to her, then what to look out for injuries of patients. Given her a little bit of treatment practice with bandages. She changed the bandage on my arm wound. Yeah, introduced her to the filing cabinet.
Lovely.
We even got one patient under our belt.
Who's that? Someone's already here. People being on time. I like it. Wasn't sure if I was gonna quite make it. I thought I'd be a couple minutes late.
How was the trip here?
Not too bad. Trying into
Ostrich,
still
is that what you're about to say?
I am still waking up, and I don't know why I've got ostriches on my mind, but I do, and it's strange.
That's funny.
I think we're gonna coin that as a nickname for you.
I have
Please
no
don't.
idea. I think it's the feathers that they've got on their hats.
No, these are the vampires. Speaking of which, have you had any vampire troubles recently?
Oh, yes.
Oh shit, that
Damn.
backfired.
In
That's the first time I've heard a yes standing around you.
oh,
You're supposed to say no.
You're supposed to say no.
oh,
I'm gonna be in my head for 2 minutes.
okay. No, there's a wee little spot just outside of Valentine that some strange looking men that are very pale, bald, very tall, very slim faces have been spending time around.
Huh.
Aye.
Well, my friend, that sounds like rabies more than vampire.
Well, they're not foaming and they're not dead after 48 hours, so.
He's got a point.
There you go. Oh, Downey, that is way above our pay grade.
Yeah, actual vampires, no shot. We're not doing that. We'll get killed.
Yeah, 0 shot.
Dude, since we've got 7 minutes, do you want to ride over the roads, get your other shite sorted first?
Oh, yeah, alright. And speaking of which, I brought Downing along. He's interested.
45.
Or,
Well, I just kind of left you here. That's unfortunate.
That's fine.
Cassie
Take on my
should be
number.
here soon, and then when Blaine gets back, they'll do all the interviews, and then they'll probably take care of you after that, or they might do it before. I'm not sure.
That's what they say. Yeah, decent and probably do it afterwards. So, is it interviews potential? Or is it interviews about what's going on with you guys, like the new heads and stuff?
Yeah, it's interviews for
cool.
people that were interested in becoming new head doctors for their respective states.
Awesome.
You know, Grim, I think this is the first time I've laid eyes on you for more than 5 seconds.
Well, that's because usually I'm either running with a patient or running to get one.
Valentine is a inspired choice, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's got a charm to it that I could never give up. That charm being complete and utter chaos at all times of the day, but you know. It's where I thrive, I guess. There's something fun about having 6 or 7 patients get flooded in at the same time. Gets the adrenaline going. Especially when everyone's screaming, help this guy, and it's like, no, 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 just shut up and wait outside. So, where are you interviewing for? Which, state?
West Elizabeth.
Do you know who else is running for West Elizabeth?
Nope.
I think it's just me and Deuce for New Hanover, but that's because it's just me and Deuce in New Hanover, so kind of narrows down the competition a little bit.
Wait, this is in New Hanover? You'd have me filled.
Well, he's between Blackwater and.
Yeah, he
North,
spends
I guess.
all of his
Yeah.
time. He spends almost every waking minute I see. Waking minute that I'm around in Blackwater.
Yeah. That's just because that's where Blackwater is usually the most filled at. Also, careful with these people; they're extremely.
Oh,
aggravated.
I've been here before, don't you worry.
Yeah. Even
I
bumping
am-
into him is enough to set the whole damn place on fire.
I seem to be having some difficulty taking my crown off.
I know I can't seem to get my shirt off. Sometimes it's like glued to my skin, so that may be what you're having.
I run before he gets booked. Ha ha ha! Not today, rabbit.
Oh, do they kick you sometimes?
Yeah, horses get so skittish when their owners change clothes in front of them.
Oh.
I mean, the vast majority of horse kicks happen.
Oh.
Ow, no call.
Just pushed you over. That was quite rude.
It was rude.
Welcome back.
Alright, I'm gonna get changed.
I just got pushed over by a local. They're in a feisty mood today.
There.
Don't follow me.
Why did Blaine just run behind that tree?
Getting changed.
Oh.
There's literally a dressing room upstairs. I'm not. But hey ho.
I did not know that.
Neither did I. Then again, I don't have keys. Oh, Blaine, right. I gotta get him to get me keys. Hey, Blaine, when you have a moment, I need keys to bracelet. I actually don't have any yet.
I like
Thought
that.
he was gonna say me to just throw some casual insults my way.
No, I don't do casual insults. I usually do low blows and yeah,
If
and
you're
even
gonna do
that,
a
I
low
don't.
blow, you gotta aim low.
Exactly.
Yeah, I asked Cassie to do it a week or two ago, but she told me you're the only one that can.
You know what funny thing? The whole thing yesterday was actually, to be honest with you, it was tense, but it was more honestly kind of comical at the same time. To be honest with you.
What happened yesterday?
Oh, it was just a standoff here.
Oh, there
Right,
was.
right where you're standing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, pretty much the government cabinet of Lemoyne stated that they were going to come and take Braithwaite back as state property. And
Oh.
they really can't do so because it's federal. So, I came up here on my own accord because I saw Steve being worried, so I figured I'm going to follow him. He got into roads. I lost him, and then there was a storm. I read the pin board, and I came down here. Millie was here, Blaine was here, I was here, George was here, and Marie was here.
Oh wow.
I was deputized and 3 other folk, and the bastards showed up, and they helped us out. But no, not a single shot was fired here. Between the whole entire thing, it was quite impressive actually.
That's good, at least.
But I doubt that'll be the last time they show up. They'll probably be back sooner or later.
That's not so good.
Yeah, no. But every time they come back, I'll be here. So
Are you living here now?
no, but I will keep a very close ear and eye out.
You sound like you're clairvoyant. You know when they're going to be here.
I can be at certain times.
Oh, you are.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hey there.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, pardon me. Good to see y'all.
Good to see you.
Either patient overflow or doctors need today.
Yeah, you are the gossip queen of the 5 territories. That's for sure.
Oh, I wish I was, but I think that title goes to. Oh Jesus. Uh. Oh. You're probably right, actually. I mean, I do listen to anything and everything. So.
Wait a minute. I just
Wait a
realised.
minute. I mean, wait a minute. No,
Got
that's
it?
not. No, I'm Deuce 2.0, albeit I'm the better Deuce, but
You've been standing there with your hat down. I couldn't see your face. I know I'm short, but that hat comes down pretty far. And it's
hey,
dark.
how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm a new shadow.
Are you?
I am indeed. Yeah.
Ah.
See if I enjoy the doctor life.
Well then. Are you planning on becoming a field doctor or going to one of the field medic positions that will be coming?
Probably undecided yet, but I imagine I'll go full doctor, but
Hey.
we'll see. I'll see what happens. Yeah.
See, what the greatest thing about being a doctor is it's not a profession like the lawmen. They have rules and stuff to abide by. We have rules as well, but we're we have many more options and paths than other career choices and all that.
But
But at the same time, we still have rules, and
Yes, we
ours
do.
tends to be a lot more how you would call it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Civilized.
No. And it's not flexible. I promise you, it's not flexible. Our rules are a lot more
Strict.
There you go. I mean, I don't know why it took me so long to figure that word out.
Oh, hello.
Howdy. How's everybody doing?
I'm
Doing good.
all right.
Arrived here at
Glad to
sunrise
hear.
and sunset.
I thought I wasn't gonna get here on time because I was with a shadow and a patient and then teaching the filing cabinet, and then I looked at my my pocket watch. I was like, oh, I don't know if I have enough time to get here.
Yeah, I had to deal with some irritating business out of state. I almost didn't make it on time.
Oh,
Here.
You're not a doctor if you're late to your own party.
all right, should we get started then?
Let's get started.
Astrid, you're up.
All right.
Good luck.
Have fun, Astrid.
Thank you.
Good
Not
luck.
too much fun.
Yes, it's serious.
Now, Astrid,
Mm-hmm.
would you like the lounge or would you like the dining room?
I'll be honest, the lounge is a lot more comfy.
All right. Let's go ahead
Okay.
in here.
Where would you like me?
I think probably go ahead and sit on that couch over there.
I'm actually not so sure that I can.
Oh, no?
Let me try it slightly
If
differently.
not, I will get up and you can sit right here, and I will just get out my little notepad.
Okay, I can't seem to sit down.
All right, here. You have a seat right here.
Alright.
You can have that seat, Annabelle.
Oh, you sure?
Oh. Huh, I thought I had sat in this.
I was quite
Before.
sure I'd seen people sit in that chair before.
I'm sure I have myself.
Actually,
Kind of.
give me one moment.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Can you sit in that one?
I can.
Okay.
let me just face off this way, though.
Sorry. That's kind of what I could do. I don't know how to set up chairs properly, it seems.
It's fine. I'll just stand.
Okay.
Honestly, Blaine, it's why my bedroom in your is so Spartan that yours is that I've got a bed and that's about it because I think with my small stature I struggle to move the furniture around. I promise I'll make
Okay.
it more homely soon.
That's fine. You don't have to, it's up to you. It's your room.
Let me lower my voice.
Okay, so first question. Why did you turn up to an interview with no shoes on?
I wasn't going to ask that.
I think.
Listen, we got to get it off on a light note, right?
You're just fine. I know sometimes when I wear a skirt and then I try to adjust my boots, I end up forgetting to put them back on.
Yes, I truth be told, my my hairpiece got caught in my hair, and I had to go somewhere to change my outfit to get it out, and I obviously took my shoes off to get comfy and forgot them back on again. It's just nerves.
Don't be nervous. You're going to do fine. I would say my very first question, I think the most important question, is Esther, why do you want to be a head doctor?
Being a head doctor is a good opportunity for me to get involved with more of the organization within the FTMD. I love doctoring and I love treating patients. It's clearly a big passion of mine. But actually, I quite enjoy the process of training up new people, keeping things organized, keeping clinics going, and that's something I would very much like to do a lot more of, which is why I put my name down for this position.
All right, wonderful.
And what state or states specifically would you be wanting to work in if you were to get the job?
I put my name down for West Elizabeth because that's basically where I have lived since I got off the boat. I am aware of the areas that can be dangerous, and I'm comfortable enough with the area and looking after myself. Plus, I have strong ties to the local authorities in Blackwater. Good working relationships with them, so I put myself down for West Elizabeth. In terms of working in other departments, I'm certainly not opposed to it, but I didn't put my name down for those states purely on the basis that I just don't have that same knowledge of the local area and that same close working relationship with the local authorities there.
All right, lovely.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess think about why would you be the best person for the job, Astrid?
I think I have had a lot of ideas and ways of thinking beyond the scope of just treating patients. I think I've shown I think I've shown myself to be quite passionate about helping out with the administration where I can, helping with some things in the filing cabinet, and also helping out in the creation of the exam for the field medics, and also the creation of my medical book, which is still a work in progress, but I think that is just some of the evidence that shows that I can bring a lot of organizational skill to the position.
I would agree with you there. Actually, I think that organization is definitely one of your strong suits, and it shows in your work day to day.
Absolutely. I guess that partially answered my next question, which would be, how has your experience prepared you for this role? So you've already partially answered that.
Would you like me to expand on it, or?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, in terms of what I have accomplished so far, obviously, as a doctor, I have trained to get used to the system that is there, and having seen how it works and having taken some time to experience how it works, I've had some suggestions, some of which have been implemented, some of them that have not been, but I have raised them through the appropriate channels. Have shown good working with my colleague and my colleagues, and that is that's kind of led me to a place where I've got good working relationships with everybody. I know the right channels to explore any changes that need to come into place, and I have a little bit of experience of implementing some of those suggestions that have been taken on so far.
All right, excellent. All right, what would you say your greatest strength and your greatest weakness are?
I think my biggest strength is my passion for what I do. It keeps me coming back for it keeps me coming back for more things. As well as my work day to day. I do my research when I have a spare minute in my room. Brian, you may have seen some of the textbooks I've been reading up on underneath my bed.
They're bloody almost overflowing out into the rooms.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, it's good.
But I am passionate about what I do, and I am trying to turn that passion into productive things, not only for myself but for the entire FTMD. I think that is my biggest strength. I think my biggest weakness, in as much as I do have good working relationships with other people, I am quite intimidated by new faces. I come from a tiny little village, and it can sometimes be hard for me to introduce myself and to build up a proper relationship with somebody, not as a patient. Something I'm working on, but I would probably say that is a weakness of mine.
Fortunately, that is a weakness that is easily improved upon. Like, as weaknesses go, that's something that can be overcome. I was much the same way when I first came out here from Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anybody. I was terrified to introduce myself to anybody, or if I needed something from anybody, it was well, I guess I'm going without, because I ain't going over there and talking to them.
I can confirm this.
But I mean, as you see now, I'm very I wouldn't say confrontational, but other people would say it.
I wouldn't have said you're confrontational at all. I've enjoyed my time spending with you.
Oh, well, thank you. But I mean, certainly people will let you know that if things need to get done, if people need to be talked to, I definitely am right out there doing it now. so I wouldn't worry about that.
Good to know.
All right. Now, in your own words, how do you feel you handle stress and pressure?
It depends on the stress and pressure. I think if it comes to, if it's in the clinical situation, I tend to do very well at being able to shut out distractions, and focus on the task at hand. I have taken some time to work on my handling of stress in my personal life. I think it's no secret to either of you that things have been a bit challenging for me in the recent past. And I have today come off a 3-day working holiday, just taking some time with friends and enjoying my health. So I think after that whole incident, I've learned to be more aware of how I am and when I need to take a break so that things don't become too much.
That is excellent to hear. I'm always happy to hear when our doctors are taking time for themselves, because I think we have a tendency, as people that help other people, we forget to help ourselves when we need it.
Right.
And
Don't
actually,
have the 3 R's that I
once
struggle to say.
when the interview is done, actually, I do have a question on that, but we'll continue with this.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. All right, so as a head doctor, what do you believe that you can uniquely contribute to the role?
I think for me, it's going to be my organizational skills. I think it's been hard to show a lot of evidence of it here in this country, but certainly, and although English isn't my first language, I think I've been quite good at keeping on top of paperwork and the organization of my business within the filing cabinet. It is definitely one of my stronger suits, and I think I can transform that into a making sure that my state is running as smoothly as possible.
I would agree.
All right. So this one's a little bit more of a how do you word it? Less serious question, but where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Oh, in 5 years from now.
Aye.
Oh. Well, I see myself hopefully being happy with my work, my friends, and living somewhere with an absolutely beautiful view, and looking back on the 5 years, having made a real difference to the community around me.
Aye.
I think we should all strive for such a place.
Absolutely.
All right, and do you have any questions for us about the position or about anything, really?
I do have my non-interview question, but I don't have anything else about the interview. I guess the meeting is still midday your stars, isn't it, on Sunday?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yes.
at noon.
That's fine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then yes, I only have one non-interview question for you both.
Of course, of course.
All right.
Do you want me to ask, or have you still got?
Oh yeah, please go ahead.
This is a personal matter that I just thought I would bring up. Not that I imagine there'll be an issue with it, but just so that you are aware, given the rules about one doctor in the same place. As of a couple of days ago, Dr. Jackson and I are we're partners.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Done.
So
You snapped yourself a good one.
Mhm.
So it was just to say that you know, off the clock, we are going to be spending probably a fair bit of time together.
Of course,
As
of course.
expected.
Yeah.
So it was more just to say, in case there's any questions raised about why we're spending too much time together. We will, of course, when we're working, we will split up and make sure that we're covering as much as possible.
Right.
But just if there is any questions about us two being seen together.
Of course. Well, thank you for letting us know. And again, congratulations. Marie is very sweet.
She is.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, if you don't have any further questions for us, I think that about concludes our questions for you. And, thank you for coming in and applying for the position.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for having me in for interview.
Aye. On your way out, could you please just yell next at the people outside and just let one of them walk in?
Prepare to have about 4 people walking in at once. Thank you so much. Alrighty, who wants to go next?
Okay, well, I've been voluntold. I guess I'm next. Are they, where are they at?
They're currently in the lounge, so first on the left.
Thank you. Just get the fuck out of the way.
Like swearing at a man with a gun.
Yeah, he's swearing at a man with a gun. Speaking of guns, I'm only missing a varmint and a sauna. I got Mika handed me an Evans free of charge today. I was like, oh, that's mighty generous. So I believe I'm only missing those 2 guns, and I will literally have every single gun besides the 2 scoped rifles.
Now all you need is
Aren't
arms.
scoped rifles
to
illegal?
use them all.
Very illegal.
Very illegal. Yeah.
Alright.
Unless you're, I think marshals can get like a special for a specific amount of time they can use it.
So one thing that this here probably won't tell you if you're becoming a shadow.
Dropping right in it already.
If you get caught with a single felony offense,
Yeah.
you lose the ability to practice medicine.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
completely.
Fine. That's fine. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
We all are.
I don't think I've. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. I don't think I've ever done anything illegal when I've been here.
I haven't either.
You told me you got arrested,
Oh,
but it
yeah.
was just a misdemeanor.
Was it a mistake? I don't think I was even charged. I think I was just. I think
Well.
he just was a little upset that day and just wanted to arrest me.
Well, you told me you had a misdemeanor. It was fine.
Was it a mistake? I don't even know. I have to
Oh, you
speak
told
to
me-
House about it.
You told me you had to pay a fine and then you were released.
Was it in West Elizabeth?
Yes. Oh, damn it. You look at
Let me just check my notes here, boy.
Oh, that's right. You need keys to the filing cabinet too, as well.
In fact, searching through these notes, your name is going to be a problem because you're going to have loads of doctor reports on you.
Doctor reports?
In like the incident for West Elizabeth arrest reports and stuff.
Oh, wow.
There'll be like doctor names in there because it'll be like the doctor on call, whatever.
Yeah.
Seen to and blah blah blah. Yeah.
You know,
So
in all
you-
the time that I've been a doctor, I've never once been asked about. Oh no, actually, sorry, it happened once.
Oh, hey. Here it is. Here it is. Arrest report. Deuce Patterson.
Wait, who was it done by? Ronald?
Ronald Snyder and
Yeah.
Hoss.
And hospital. Brilliant.
I was
What did you do?
criminal possession of a firearm and resisting arrest.
Resisting. Okay. Resisting. That's a stretch. That is a stretch.
Brilliant. Oh, good little picture you got in here as well.
Yeah, I got my picture too.
Yeah. A little description in here is brilliant as well. I walk up to a group of people and I saw Deuce was talking about his elephant rifle. So I acted and fined him for having a gun without a permit. So we took him to the cells, took the gun and fined him $280. Amazing.
So was I actually charged or?
I mean, you have a accepted fines paid reviewed. It's a major crime and a felony.
A major
$8 paid. That's so much. I'm assuming it's fines paid. It's been reviewed.
Yeah,
It seems like it's. I mean, it's still there. And it only happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it happened a while ago.
Oh, goddamn. Now we've got a conversation with Blake. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, no, I mean.
I think resisting arrest is probably a stretch there. You're right.
Yeah, it was a stretch.
Because I think that's where is that where the major felony comes in?
Major
Resisting
felony,
arrest.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I think resisting arrest. I think is considered a major felony.
Yeah, it's a major felony, and even then, that was a fucking stretch. When he told me, I was like,
Oh no, it's not the resisting arrest. It's the criminal possession of a firearm that's a major felony.
criminal possession of an elephant rifle. An elephant rifle.
It says it literally possesses a class 3 weapon or a class 2 weapon without a license.
What the? Okay, so an elephant rifle is a class 2. What else is a class 2? Is it just the elephant
I
rifle?
think it's just the elephant rifle, to my knowledge.
Okay. Wouldn't you just? I don't get the whole point. I mean, I guess it's in between a class 3 and a. I don't know.
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's
I
one
know.
gun for an entire class.
What's class 1?
Class 1 is everything else.
Yeah,
your
everything else,
pumps,
basically.
Your bolts, your
Although
pistols.
I guess technically. Yeah, no, I guess no, you're right. It is because class 2's. Yeah, you're right. Elephant rifle is the only class 2, and you can get a license for it. Everything else is a class 1, and the class 3 is a scoped rifle.
And scoped rifles are completely outlawed.
Yeah. Like I said, they'll be very, very new extending. So like a marshal might be provided one if there was a situation that requires it. But
requires the scoped rifle.
But it'll be, one marshal out of however many are on site. Like he wouldn't give one to all the marshals.
Yeah, no.
Or I guess potentially if a couple of marshals are there and they deputise someone, they might give the deputised person. Yeah, the rifle.
They could, but even then, I think that's a stretch. I don't think you'd give a deputized person. Maybe,
Oh, you shouldn't. No, but
maybe if you knew the person extremely well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, do
But even then,
criminal record.
Yeah, my criminal record.
Incredible.
Oh, jeez.
But here's the thing. I believe it was either the same day or the day after. I was the only doctor around in Blackwater. I was just hanging about. The entire police force wanted to have a training. Sort of
with Hackney, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think with Hackney. It was just Haas. I think you're thinking about Dean because Dean was there for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And they wanted to have hand to hand, and I was like, you know what? I told Haas, I can't be asked to, tally up every fight. I told him what, you pay me back my fine, I'll do it for that set amount. It's like what you charge. It's either one of three numbers. It's 5, 25, or 50 a fight. I think something like that. I don't remember. So I just told him, just pay me this $280 and I'll do it. And they actually had a lot of fights. I was there for a solid hour and a half, probably. someone riding up.
Yeah, they are.
Is that Millie? Yep.
That is Millie. In our army outfit.
Hello.
Hello,
Ish.
my lovely. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Listen, what have you done with Princess?
Who?
Princess.
Oh, she needed a break.
Alright, fair enough. I'll let you off.
Have you've done what have you done to Dowding?
What do you mean? What have I done? What have you been doing?
What have I done?
You put him in uniform.
Look at you.
I
What the-
am
did you get held up by the fashion
2.0.
police?
Did you just say
What now?
douche?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Did you get held up by the fashion police in Rhodes or something? Those glasses are conflicting with your entire outfit. You hiding
Talking
something?
to me.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, he's talking to you. He's
My
not talking to me.
glasses, my glasses are hiding the fact that I'm a beautiful human.
Uh-huh.
Right. You know what? I got $194 on me. I bet every single dollar that a second I take those glasses off, shot.
What color? Sorry, what?
Your eyes will be bloodshot.
Do you know what? I'll take that bet.
Actually,
Oh,
you know
God.
what?
You
I'm
fucked it.
retracting it already.
Yeah. I don't know what you mean. Thank you very much.
There you You can have one of those for you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
Just small stuff to weigh me down. Are Blaine and Annabelle around?
They are
What's going on?
conducting Grimm's interview right now.
Oh. Probably should
Howdy.
have sent a telegram to say that I was on my way. Never mind.
And thumbs up, I go next. Thumbs down, you go next.
You can go next. I'm
Oh, we'll find out.
Did you mean heads up or heads down, or do you just have a coin that has thumbs on it?
Oh, I just gave it a thumbs up. What did I say? I forgot already. Thumbs up, I go. Yeah. Like, thumbs.
Yeah, it's thumbs up, you go. Thumbs down, Millie goes.
Oh,
Alright.
jeez.
I guess. Does anyone have any food? I'm starving.
Some food, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I can give you some food.
Alright, I believe my ID is 117. Thank
There
you.
you go. Just some bread I had. Well, I guess now that I've done my interview, I'm tired. I might start making my way back to Blaine's Ranch.
Blaine Trench, you hired on there?
No, she's
I
got
live
a room there. Which, sorry, by the way, I've been stealing your bed when you've not been in it.
Oh, that's alright.
Occasionally.
You know I've lost my house already.
Yeah?
How did
Why?
you lose your house already? You've still got
Okay.
lavender fields.
I've got money. I forgot to put money in the ledger, but it's been taken care of.
Wait, you own Lavender Fields, what? Did you sell Lavender Fields and not tell me?
No, I've still got lavender fields.
So the Lavender Fields isn't a ranch anymore. We got the house still.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say because I actually slept there a couple of nights ago, so you've not taken the keys
Yeah,
back.
speaking
if
of
it was-
sleeping places, I need to go and set up some beds in thingy actually. Pronghorn. Probably be a good idea. Or, a bed in the
Ooh.
corner.
Who
Just
is
for
that?
circumstances. Who is what?
That is John Irving, I believe.
Wait,
Irving?
where's John Irving?
Is that the right name? The doctor?
No, that's John
Wolf.
Wolf. Okay,
Wolf.
It's Wolf.
Who's John Irving?
A man that's long gone from county.
Yes. Yes.
I don't even think I know. Why did I think his name was Irving? I'm so confused.
Well, I mean, you probably met Irving. He's one of the lawmen when, I want to say, what, December? November?
No, I got off the boat at the very end of December. At the very end.
In January.
Then January.
Early January.
Okay.
Yes,
All
early
right.
January.
All right.
But,
Well,
you probably met him before.
I'm gonna head to Rhodes to pick up some supplies, and I'm gonna travel back to Blackwater.
Alrighty.
Good luck with your interviews when the time comes.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, they're fighting in Blackwater, by the way.
What do you mean they're fighting?
They've got boxing happening.
Boxing.
So
Wait,
Yeah,
is there
that's
a
fine.
Oh, thingy
I'm
was
going
in
to-
there, right? Stacey and the guy with the accent.
Stefano?
Sure.
Stefano Amendo. The Italian.
Amendo. Yes.
He's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. We actually bumped into him. I was training a shadow today, and we bumped into him on one of our mutual calls. We'd gone up. We'd actually gone up to Pronghorn, to the Nightingale Clinic, to do some practice of the basics like you did for me when I was a wee shadow.
Oh, thank you.
Would the shadow happen to be Alice Graham?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she. I think, what was it? A couple days ago, someone introduced me to her, and I pretty much asked her, "You want to be a shadow or do you want to be a field medic?" I believe that was her. Maybe. Could have been someone completely different.
Maybe. Oh, hello, local.
Fuck off, buddy. Yeah, you would.
Can I suggest people don't swear too loudly before they're interviewed?
Yes, because those guys have guns. And
well, I more meant because the Surgeon Generals have your potential jobs, but you know.
Yes, they do. Oh, it's Surgeon Generals. I thought it was General Surgeons.
General Surgeons, so.
Yeah, a general surgeon's a surgeon who specializes on your abdomen, so it's very different things.
What? I feel terrible now.
Did you always call them general surgeons?
No, but on the Telegram, I put General Surgeon. I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, I feel like I should probably put something smart on. Fuck. Okay.
Oh no! Do you know what Blaine's first question to me was? So you know how I couldn't get my my little crown out my hair earlier?
The crown of flowers.
Yeah. So I got my horse, and you know, I tweaked my outfit a bit to make sure that it wasn't there. The crown wasn't there, and that I was all nice and professional. And I sat down in the chair, and I was ready for the first question. Do you know what Blaine asked me?
Where did the flowers go?
Astrid, why did you turn up to your interview with no shoes? Changing my outfit, I didn't realise my shoes hadn't come on.
Oh.
It's fine. Right, I'm gonna quickly.
Well, I'm gonna go to Rhodes for supplies and then onwards to Blackwater, where I will be retiring. So I will see you folks another day.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Take care. Be safe.
Yeah, I hope your interview goes well, Millie.
Thank you, and good luck. Oh, fucking horse! Don't you dare!
Ow!
You all right?
Yeah. No. Why did it? It was you that got changed. Why did it hit you? Why did it hit me?
No.
Oh goddamn.
Ow.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I'll give you a hand 1 sec. I'm kind of stuck.
It's fine.
Although it's annoying that other belts on there as well.
A damn horse.
It looks a bit weird, just on those sides.
I'm not sure I like this outfit.
There we go.
Well,
Alright.
I'm just I'm gonna head up the roads to pick up some supplies and then head over to Blackwater.
Whoa! Fuck me.
Okay, at the risk of getting kicked again, I'm gonna head away.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'll
You
see you
guys.
later.
I'll
You guys
catch up
are
with
so
you soon.
silly.
Yes.
It's not my fault Millie's horse kicked me. It was aiming for her. Well, safe travels and good luck, folks.
Yeah,
You as well.
You as well.
Take care.
No, I said she was.
Hello.
If she was talkable. Yeah.
Hello.
No. Oh God, you gave me a fright. Hello. Hey.
Hello.
What are you doing in Rhodes?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, Max said he was gonna come down here for the store, and I haven't been here in a while, so. What are you doing in Rhodes?
I've just been at Braithwaite's, doing my my interview.
Oh?
For head doctor.
Oh, how did it go?
I don't know. I got so nervous. I got so you know my crown of flowers?
Hmm?
It got stuck in my hair, so I went upstairs to get changed. And in my nervousness, I hadn't, how would you say, completed the outfit. So I sat down in the chair in the fancy room with Blaine and Annabelle surrounding me. Do you know what Blaine said?
What?
Okay. Astrид, the first question from me is, why have you turned up to an interview with no shoes?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure it went well. Everyone gets nervous.
Yeah, but, I mean, what kind of head doctor turns up to our interview with no shoes on?
Oh, I'm sure you did fine. I highly doubt that you messed anything up.
I don't know. I
Even
was,
the shoes.
I was so nervous I barely remembered it. I can't even tell you what they asked.
Well, here's to hoping that you did really well and you'll be a head doctor.
Yeah, well, here's hoping. It's a scary thought, and I still feel everyone's, more experienced than me.
No. Everyone has things that they know well, and everyone has things that they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, all I ever hear from the other doctors is how blown away they are at all the long words you use and all of the chemicals you know. It's incredible, and you should be very proud of that. I'm sure you're gonna do amazing, and you'll get a telegram or they'll meet you in person and they'll say, "Congratulations, you're a new head doctor."
Yeah, so there's gonna be a meeting on Sunday, I think 8 p.m. our time, for all the doctors to attend.
I'll try and attend definitely.
And that's when they're gonna be announcing it.
Ooh, exciting.
I'm nervous.
Oh, I know, but you're gonna do amazing. I can tell. And if not, I'll fight them.
You know, it's not the best idea to fight your bosses.
I will politely fight them.
How does one politely fight them?
You ask permission first, I guess. I don't know.
Excuse me, sir, could I punch you in the face?
Excuse me, Annabelle. I love you dearly, but could I please give you a slap? I would never hurt Annabelle or Blaney. I have punched Deuce before, though.
That's fair. I've wanted to do that before.
You're going to do amazing. Everyone gets nervous in interviews. It's fine.
Yeah, but I was so nervous. I was so nervous I forgot my shoes, Mary.
Oh, who needs shoes?
um,
You tired?
I'm tired.
Have you slept?
Yeah, I need to go. I need to go sleep.
Well, make sure that you get some good rest, okay?
I will. Are you staying here or?
I'm gonna stay a little bit just to annoy Matt, and then I'm probably gonna sleep too.
Sounds good. I'll probably go back to my room in Blackwater.
Would you like me to come with you?
I thought you said you were staying here.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's up to you. If not, I can stay here.
Well, if you'd like to come, it'd be nice. You know how scared I get traveling alone.
I'll come with you. Would you like to take Moon or Rabbit?
You can take Min.
Okay. Let's hope Moon's in a better mood.
And I'm in.
So, apart from the interview, what have you been doing today?
I was training a brand new shadow.
Oh?
It was her first time, and I put the fear of everything that is holy into her, I think.
Oh no. Well, you know, if she doesn't learn early, it's gonna be more of a shock later on.
Well, I did what Millie did for me when I started. So I took her up to because she's got no prior medical experience. So I took her up to the Nightingale Clinic.
Oh.
And you know, I got her to, you know, change the bandage in my arm and clean the wound. I gave her an orange and a spare suture kit to practice her suture work once she gets to that part in the textbook. And I also introduced her to the filing cabinet. And after those things, in about 20 minutes, she was like, "I've learned too much. My head is exploding."
Aww.
So I hope I've not scared her off.
I doubt you've scared her. It can be overwhelming at first. I know it took me a good 20 minutes to even learn how to use the cabinet.
Yeah, the cabinet is interesting. I'm lucky that my mum's clinic used something similar back in the Faroe Islands, and you know, although I was a lot younger than I am now, she still helped me with the the filing. So. Huh. You know, it's so nice seeing you. I didn't actually expect you to be in Rhodes.
Yeah, I haven't been there in so long, and I keep saying, "Oh, I'll go back and I'll take my name off of the porch." And every time I go back there, I come. I've made too many memories there, and after yesterday, I just feel like I should start going back more.
What were you okay yesterday?
Oh, I was fine.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me fight.
This mentioned you were there and that there was an altercation. He said that no guns were fired, but that there was an altercation. My heart sank to my toes when I heard you were there. I said, please, hope you're okay.
Oh, I'm fine. None of them let me fight. I volunteered to. Basically, Cactus turned up with 3 people, and he was trying to persuade us that Braithwaite was not federal, it was state-owned, and that he could just take it without a signature from a retailer, I think it is?
A realtor.
Realtor, that's it. And we were trying to tell him no, and then a few judges came up, and then loads of people started turning up. Michael Gotti was there too. And then Cactus left. He was making a lot of threats, saying that everyone who was deputized he'd get justice against, saying that we'd all hang. And then he came back with an army of 13 people, if not more. They were circling the building. I volunteered before then to be deputized to try and help in case things went wrong. But as soon as we gathered in a group, Deuce was the first one to tell them that it wasn't going to happen. And then Bill and everyone else just told me I couldn't do it.
This being the voice of moderation, I never thought I'd see the day.
All of them agreed that I was not allowed. So I went inside with Izzy.
Wow.
There was an hour, maybe more, of arguing between Cactus and between the judges, and just it was a complete waste of time. None of us understood why he didn't take it to court if he cared so much, but they were trying to argue that no one ever uses Braithwaite, that it's just a building lost to age, I guess. They were saying they were going to turn it into something for the state. A house, basically, is the rumor. As if the pinboard post.
I'm glad you're safe.
Thank you. It just, I don't know. It just frustrates me, you know?
Not being allowed to fight, or the whole thing? Or both?
Kind of both. It frustrates me that they're overlooking something so crucial and important just because when I'm there, I don't see any patients. You don't need to search far to see how important that place is to us, to the FTMD, to the people.
Yeah.
That, and I guess not being able to fight. I know there's ways to stand up for what's right, and that some of them don't include a gun, but just knowing that if things got bad, I could just do nothing but stand inside and watch. It doesn't ring right with me. But either way, I'm alright, and no one was hurt. Some feelings, maybe, but no one was physically hurt. Is that your carriage?
No, it's not mine. Must be Blaine's.
Thank you.
I don't have one nearly that fancy.
That is a very fancy carriage.
Oh, what a day.
You best get some rest. You sound exhausted.
I am pretty tired.
When are you gonna go?
Oh,
You're
don't.
gonna whinge first, and then you're gonna go.
Don't be mad.
No, he's in a right moody.
No, don't be mad. Marie's horse kicked me. Not Marie, Millie. Millie's horse kicked me.
Oh, I was about to say moon.
No, sorry, I've just got just got Mary on the mind.
I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm glad that you're safe. And I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I know we couldn't really spend too much time together today, but maybe tomorrow we can hang out more.
Yeah, I would like that. I've done one day's work this week. That's enough.
If only doctor work was 1 day a week.
Well, you say that. This is genuinely the first day I've worked in like 4 days.
Really?
Yeah. Monday I took off. Tuesday I spent with you. Wednesday I spent mostly with you.
I'm slowly stealing you from the FDMD.
Yeah. There you are. And I hope you don't mind, but I did mention to Annabelle and Blaine that if anybody mentions that there's 2 doctors spending too much time together, that there might be a reason for that.
I'm sure they'll understand.
They did. They said congratulations to the both of us.
Oh, bless them. Did you know that Annabelle and Deacon adopted Sam?
Sam Sullivan?
Yes.
Oh no, I didn't.
They adopted him.
Oh, I didn't know that they were that close.
Yeah, he's always kind of seen Deacon as a father figure, and he used to be so nervous because he used to think he wasn't, living up to the standards of Deacon, I guess. But after the marriage, he got adopted.
That's lovely.
It is nice to get some good news now and again, especially after what happened.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's well, it's been nice getting to see you.
It's been nice seeing you too.
It's nice to be waking up with a smile on my face again.
I know the feeling. Every time I see you, it just takes it all away,
It does. It does actually, Until yesterday I'd completely forgot about all of my troubles. Completely forgot about everything that had happened over the last few weeks. I was just so absorbed in spending time with you.
Well, I hope I can live up to the standard.
It was a nice distraction. There are some things I do need to put a pin in, but hopefully once all that's done and dusted, I never have to think about it again. All I have to think about our work, and then holidays, days off, and other shenanigans with Mary.
I'm really looking forward to when you come back saying you got head doctor. We're gonna have to celebrate.
We are, that's true.
We're gonna have to tell everybody and get a big celebration.
The next few days are gonna be an intense wait. I don't even know who's going for West Elizabeth, to be honest. They did ask me if I would consider going anywhere else, and I explained that I'm not necessarily opposed to it, but I've been in Blackwater so long. I know the population. God, that's a horrible way of saying it. I know the people of Blackwater, and I've got a good working relationship with the law there. And as I don't really have a lot of trust in the law, but Blackwater's okay. I've got a good working relationship with them. Like once the field medicing thing comes in, I've already agreed that I'm going to help them set up getting formal training for all of the lawmen there. So I've got a good working relationship that would be a shame to lose, and I'm starting to regret not actually mentioning that in an interview. Damn.
It's fine. That's what telegrams are for.
As an addendum to my interview, could I please retrospectively answer this question?
I'm sure they won't mind if you telegram them and just explain you're a little nervous.
A little nervous. I turned up with no shoes.
I know, but it's okay. You know what? They're gonna interview me this week. I'll turn up with no shoes. And if they ask, I'll say it's just a trend, and you're just not with it. You're gonna do fine, though. You will. I have 100% faith in you.
Yeah.
And in the absolutely absurd 0 chance that you don't get it, I'll fight them.
You know, there could be as many as 6 people going for the position.
Yeah, but none of them are you, so.
No,
you
one
know.
of them was me.
Well, yeah, but none of the others are you.
The next few days are going to be hell waiting for this.
It probably will be. But the best thing you can do is send that telegram when you're not as sleepy. And if you see them before then, maybe just talk to them a bit more and explain it.
Well, hopefully there's not anything else that I need to explain to them.
I'm sure you'll be fine, though. You should go and sleep.
I should go and sleep.
I will telegram you tomorrow when I'm awake.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds good.
And then I'm gonna have to telegram Millie. I'm gonna have to telegram everybody and make sure that we get everything ready for when you become a head doctor.
So you do know Millie was interviewing, right? She could be the head doctor.
Yeah, but you know, I thought she already was a head doctor.
Sorry?
I thought she already was a head doctor.
She was a senior doctor.
Oh, that's right. Senior doctor. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll get it.
I'll be honest with you. If Millie's gone for West Elizabeth, she's gonna be a tough act to go against. That's for sure.
That is very true. But I guess it's kind of like what I said before. Everyone has things they're good at, and everyone has things that they're not so good at. But don't compare yourself to her. You've done incredible things that she talks to me about and says that she could never do. Things like memorize all them long words and know exactly which medication to use and when. You're gonna be fine.
You know, I hope the other doctors don't feel like I'm trying to outsmart them.
No. If anything, you inspire them.
I
If
hope so.
anyone thinks that you're trying to outsmart them, that's a massive them problem. We're a team. We're not against each other. And if they don't see it that way, they shouldn't be working with us.
That is true.
So don't put that on yourself, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mary.
No worries. Now make sure you get some rest, okay?
I will. I promise.
Okay. We'll have to get you another flower crown.
know where my crown is. I know where my crown is.
I could take off the mask, I guess. I just don't.
No, you don't have to take your mask off for me.
I just don't. It sounds so stupid.
No, it doesn't. It's important to you, and I know that. I mean, hell, you remember me telling you how much of a violation it felt as your friend the time that we had, for the surgery.
I forgot that you've seen what I look like.
Your mask's important to you, so it's important to me. You don't ever have to take it off for me, okay?
I know. But I want to.
It's really nice to be able to do that.
You know, you're probably the first person who I'm not nervous, I guess. Most people, when they see me, I don't know. It's hard to not be shocked or look shocked seeing someone with a clouded eye and half their jaw missing.
It's not a shock to me. I think you're so pretty. With and without the mask.
Well, thank you. And I think you're incredibly pretty with or without the flower crown. But that being said, the flower crown is very pretty on you.
I promise I'll put it back on tomorrow.
Okay. Now be safe and get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow.
Safe travels.
Thank you. Telegram me when you're awake and I'll telegram you.
I will.
I love you. Bye.